you made your debut against England. You could, if being involved this weekend would be I think it's your 25th cap. How do you see them as opponents, or how do you rate them? Considering how far they've gone in the meantime, even getting as far as a Rugby World Cup final recently.
Oh yeah, they're definitely one of the top teams in the world. They're an incredible team incredibly tough team to play against. They're physical. They've got a particular way of playing, which is kicking the ball a lot and putting you under pressure and kind of hoping you make mistakes, and then they've got the ability to take advantage of that with the skillful players that they have and the power that they have. So going to Twickenham is up there with one. It's definitely one of the toughest environments I've ever gone to. So I'm expecting no different, but we'll be prepared as we can and look forward to it as a new group here, and it's exciting, and we'll go over there with probably not many people giving us too much of a chance, and we'll be confident though. We'll be confident in what we have as a group and the work we've been putting in, but we'll see on Saturday, I suppose.
You mentioned the power, the physicality there. So does this almost demand, you need that as well, but will this also demand a smarter game plan from you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like you want to match them. Obviously, you don't want to be beaten physically, but there's other ways to match them as well. You can play to areas that they aren't as strong in. There's no point in playing into them if they got 14 fellas lining up ready to smack you, and if they'll have bigger men than us at times, it's just you're going to come off second best there. So you got to be smart, you got to be up for the physical battle, but you also got to use your head. You got to be clear in your communication to the guys who are driving us around the park, and everyone has a responsibility to, I suppose, to give in accurate information that we're not running into where they're strong and trying to expose them where we might think they're a bit weaker. So that's just, it's probably gone are the days where 9 and 10s are the sole decision makers. That should be across the back line there, where everyone's taking a bit of pressure and having the confidence to call, particularly when it's on to run, we'll go. If it's on to kick, I can take responsibility if I'm on the wing that I want to kick at a particular time, and not have to worry that the 9 has to set it up or the 10 has to set it up.
Yeah, obviously, I know Johnny there, different captain this weekend. What's it like? And I know James has mentioned about he'll have the other experienced guys around him, but he's still the captain himself. What's he like as captain? How would you describe him?
He's obviously new enough to it. I'm pretty sure it's his first time captain in Ireland. But as a player, there's very few like him that I've come across in my career. Even from when he first came in, I know his first touch in international rugby was a try. So and it's kind of kicked on, and it's only gone up on an upward trajectory from that. So that tells you a lot. He's come in and he's probably the most. He's been able to transition the most from schools rugby at the time to under 20s, and then he was playing international rugby pretty quick. So and you know what, he's actually, instead of what happens, a lot of people they'll stall a bit, or they'll think they have it all sussed. He's one of those fellas that has his week planned out, and he has his plan planned out for to get better, and he's constantly adapting and looking to lead and leading through his actions, but he's also able to lead through his communication and bring people with him. So as much as I've seen so far, there's nothing bad I could say about him, and obviously I wouldn't say anything bad about him anyway, but genuinely he's a special guy, and I'm looking forward to hopefully being involved with him on a big day for him.